or only teaches it to elite students. This means that the vast majority of students like Ramel, like students that come to school every single day, eager to learn, do not get this. But what if there was a way to change this and teach critical thinking to all students? This made me think about law school, where I didn't learn the law, I learned to think like a lawyer, and thinking like a lawyer is critical thinking. Look at history. 25 past presidents, 35 of our founding fathers, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, all attorneys trained extensively in critical thinking. How? Well, we learned to ask the right questions to get information we need. We learned to make a variety of different claims and support those claims with valid and relevant evidence. In fact, we learned the same exact skills, mindsets, and habits our students need. So shouldn't we teach all students to think this way? Of course we should. And this is why Thinklaw exists. We help educators use real-life legal cases to teach critical thinking. Thinklaw's 25-lesson Common Core Online program consists of teacher's guides, student workbooks, and virtual coaching, all designed to help teachers implement this program in under 20 minutes of prep time. In just 6 months, we've scaled to over 1,000 students in 14 different schools because this is the kind of learning students are hungry for, especially in the Title I schools that Thinklaw targets. And teachers live for those moments where students are doing all the heavy lifting. So we're going to be in 200 schools by the end of 2016 because students like my Ramel and whoever the Ramels are in your classrooms, they need to feel that power, that excitement that comes when they realize their critical thinking potential. This must be taught to all students. So Thinklaw, we're going to transcend race, transcend poverty, so that this is no longer a luxury good. Thank you.
Yes, Colin, great job. I always wanted to be a lawyer, but I had a teacher like whoever, I would have been one. So really great, fantastic presentation. One of the things that I was trying to understand, is this something that's taught as a separate course or part of social studies or in civics or government, or is it an after school activity, or can be applied to English, science, any other subject matter? How do you see it fitting in a school day?
So that's a great question. We all have this thing, right, where we know students that have this mindset of I can't, or this mindset of I don't know. And how that plays out in a very practical way is they're taking a standardized test, and it's a short answer in the box, and they leave it blank, right? We're giving every teacher the ability. We have social studies teachers, STEM teachers, English teachers from grades 5 to 12 to push kids through that. And they're doing this program in their own classrooms. Some teachers are using it once a week, every Friday. Some teachers decide to kind of, bring it in as a tool that they use to start out their whole semester. It's a very flexible tool, and it's designed to be that way on purpose, so that it really does fit into what the teacher is actually doing in the classroom.
Great. Hi, Colin, Stacy Childress. Sounds terrific, and I love your ambition to go from 14 schools to 200 very quickly. How does that happen? How do I find out about you if I'm a teacher or a school leader?
Okay, so one of the things that we have done from the very beginning was plan this as something that can be scalable. Our coaching that we deliver, even in Las Vegas, is virtual. It's a virtual coaching model. And by building our online community of people that are using Thinklaw through this virtual model, it becomes actually really easy to deliver the actual program. And when we talk about how we're going to get to the point where we get to 200 schools by the end of the year, I want to put something out to you. The 14 schools that we're in right now, June to November, after schools have already decided their budget for the year. School leaders said no to something else they already planned for, to say yes to Thinklaw. And because of the urgent need to teach critical thinking, because of the teacher pipeline issues we know we have right now, in Las Vegas, we still have 800 long-term subs in our classrooms in February. Thinklaw is needed right now. And we're going to get to 200 schools through really using the strategy of making people understand how easy it is to deliver this model.
Sure. Colin, I think this is great. My grandfather was a lawyer, and he always wanted all of his grandchildren to go to law school because he thought it was a great way to train to learn how to think. None of us did. None of us respond about it. But I think it's a terrific thing. I guess I would ask, in the context of all the other curriculum things that are out there, why is this any better or different than anything that other people can grab onto?
Great question. So a lot of times when we think about anything around the area of like legal related education, we think about a program like mock trial. Well, who does mock trial? The most enthusiastic kids, right? The most eager students. Thinklaw really isn't about the law as much as it's about critical thinking. And we're using the law as a hook. Why? Because our students have an inherent sense of fairness and justice. They feel powerful when they do Thinklaw. They feel excitement when they're doing Thinklaw. So we're actually using this as a tool to give kids very rigorous critical thinking instruction without them even realizing what's going on. And that's really the magic of this.
Yeah, I think do we have time for one question? One last
One
question.
more question. You are so incredibly passionate and effective. Great job. And I'm curious how you think about complementing your skills when you build out your team. What are you looking for? Who's doing the sort of, behind the scenes work?
So one of the things we were able to do was bring on a chief relationship officer who's a recently retired district superintendent. And what she can do that I currently do not have the capacity to do is solve that puzzle of what it looks like to implement this across a district. And that's really what we need. That's a really big part, going back to your question about the 200 schools, of why I feel confident that it's going to happen by the end of this year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
TFA 25, please give all of these entrepreneurs love on social media. It really makes a difference for them. Next up, we have Candace Smith with Scholar Mecca.